How's it going, everybody? Could you stop inching closer towards me? That's really creepy. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to some more Pokemon Violet. We're heading to the Fairy? Fairy? Is it Fairy? I believe it's Fairy. Team Starfall. No, not Starfall. Team Star. Team Star Base. It's Operation Starfall. I don't think we'll be able to fly all the way there. And we're crashing. Oh, it's a full-on blizzard. For whatever reason, my actual jump did not work. I swear, I keep thinking that each one of these that I see is shiny, and it's starting to really upset me. Not like actually upset me, but just upset me that I keep thinking it. And there's a gimme. Why are you shaking? Wait. Is that? Man, I hate that we don't get a... I hate that I actually have to go and check. Like, every time I question myself, like, is that one? Is it not? How can I tell? Like, I've already second-guessed myself so many times, and have almost missed out on the shine. Speaking of which, speaking of shiny, it happened again. As you can see, our levels are just slightly higher, right? But, oh, wrong box. I found a Bergmite. Hey, and look at it. That's the shiny. How am I supposed to tell that that's shiny? I swear, I hate this. Hello, Psyduck. And wait, I'm going to the Fairy. I could lead with you. I'm leading with Spore. Wait, am I still heading? No, I am not heading the right way anymore. And touchdown. Like, see, look at this, right? I already have a shiny Paldean Wooper, right? But can you tell me whether or not these are shiny? Like, this one here looks like it's shiny, but it's not shiny. I shouldn't be sitting here questioning every single time whether something is shiny or not. That needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. Like, you don't have to make final. You don't have to make finding a shiny easier, but like, just give me something that'll let me know, like, hey, something in the area is shiny. You should probably go check that. Question is, do we go far enough to land on top of the Pokemon Center? Oh, there's a Gimmighoul right on top here. Why are you sat there? The world may never know. Question is, have I battled anybody over here? No, I have not. It doesn't matter because I'm heading for the Team Star base. Mystic. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Mystic. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They can't be trusted. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. What could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? You got it, old man. It's a Lurantis and Fomantis. Wait. You know what? Screw it. Just go for it. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I just wanted to confirm. And those were different colored flower Flabébé. I forget what color shiny Flabébé is. Those are just the pre-evos. Oh, it's a Sylveon. Okay. Oh, whoa, hello. Oh, hello, Gyarados. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave you guys alone. I'm gonna go over here. Did you really have to force me to land so slowly? I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young lady? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rootbox Squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No, and please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young lady might be? She's no friend of ours. You know, I think she might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? No. Ah yes, I suppose you must need to prepare. I'll wait until you have your affairs in order. No, I was just refusing to battle you. I don't want to battle you. I'm trying to get in. Oh, hello, Dedenne. I'm trying to get into the base. I just don't want to battle you. Whatever. I'm gonna miss the Team Star game. Oh, we're rock poison. Yeah, I'm switching. Oh, but do I really want to use? Do I really want to waste a Gigaton Hammer on you? Oh, Skitter Smack works. Never mind. Come on. There we go. And it didn't take you out. Well, well. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpassed my paltry skills. You do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good. That base belongs to Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rootback Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Wait, the first three in our party. Fairy, we're going up against Okay, you're poison, good part steel, bug psychic, water fighting. I mean, I guess. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, Intruder will deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Ooh, that Fortis is huge. Oh, I should've. Man. Wait, I wonder. Okay, so you don't. They don't initiate a regular battle. Really, Ceruledge? Alright. Oh, great. I can't put you against them. These. I've already forgotten who I live with. And this is way too much pain. Like, I get it. It's the Fairy Crew, but come on. So you're Mystic, okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Okay, this kid's weak. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. You think fairy types are all about cuteness? You're in for a nasty surprise. Oh, hey! Okay, you, sir, have good taste. And I don't like that you're using an Azure. Aqua type. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you can't play rough because I'm poison type. We're faster? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're huge power. Sir? I'm faster than you. Unless you have Aqua Jet. You know what? You probably have Aqua Jet. You don't. Why would you not have Aqua Jet? Oh, well, that's a free turn of leftovers for me. It's not gonna be enough to do anything. Well, then again, it might be. I don't know. But we're at a point where we might be faster than whatever you send out. We might be faster than Wigglytuff. Poison from Toxic Spikes. Yeah, we're faster. And it's a one-shot. Oh, yep. That's it for our Star Defense fail. The heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Now, do you get affected by... Convenient. So convenient. Alright, you're fairy type right now, right? Oh, that... I'm so annoyed by that. You come in, drop the Misty Terrain so that you don't get poisoned. Take me out and remove the Misty Terrain. I'm so glad the Own Temple finally came in handy. And Gigaton Hammer did not do as much as I thought it was, but that is pretty good still. That wasn't a crit, right? That was just normal damage that Gigaton Hammer did? Yeah, it shouldn't matter anymore. It should do it. Yep. How could I lose? What the heck? And another flashback. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just way too heavy. Nope, that wasn't even what you said. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why to make it such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand? Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mella, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait. So that's what she was talking about before spending all that time getting the Charcadet to evolve. You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. This sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of the squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with respect. With the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Ooh, dazzling gleam. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title. So, I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So I joined a group like Team Star. What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? School is all rainbows and butterflies these days, and the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I'm best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington? About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of Heathrow unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, They requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return to the... What? Under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington, how come you suddenly decide to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, they're my greatest treasure in the world. Oh, ain't that sweet? Everybody cherishes their friends. I wonder if that lighthouse will be a fast travel point. It's... Oh, so you know what? It's probably not Penny. Cassiopeia is probably the student that was sent over. They're from the Gala region? I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rookback squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Mystic. Clive has also had performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from the battle first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Here I am. Hey, Miraidon, it's your favorite friend. Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes? What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot. Creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work? Really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is the very last one. I'm counting on you, Mystic. Oh, you can catch Vivillon out here. Wait, you can catch Vivillon out here. Is that White Body? Oh, it's not. It's a regular one. It's a regular one. False alarm. False alarm. Anyway, with that, this area is beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. We are not taking on Team Star's final boss next. We are actually going to do the one thing that we have been putting off for so long, and that is taking on the final Titan. So, I'll see you guys next time.